We often treat this environment as a permanent fixture of modern life. We assume high speed, high cost, hyper-connected cities represent the standard human condition. But history suggests this era of stability is actually a massive anomaly. The blueprint handed down by parents and guidance counselors, the degree, the debt, the corporate ladder, relies on the assumption that the ground isn't moving. That map points to a world that is already gone. Our massive educational institutions are operating on a severe lag. They continue selling expensive directions to a destination paved over by technological acceleration. The specific skills these degrees certify are dropping in value every single month. Artificial intelligence is currently reorganizing how value is created. By executing tasks like reasoning, planning, and coordinating faster than we can adapt, it is driving the price of specialized human labor towards zero. Optimizing your life for a hierarchy that is actively collapsing leaves you exposed. If you wait for the system to carry you safely to the end, you eventually run straight into a sucker punch. Civilizational structures that look invincible often vanish overnight. In November 1989, the most surveilled, militarized border in human history became a pile of rubble. Almost no one predicted it. In August 2003, the power grid supporting the most complex urban organism in the Western world shut down in seconds. The machine of Manhattan stopped. Systemic failure forces a profound disorientation. The careers, rules, and assets people spent decades building are suddenly invalidated, leaving behind dated relics of a reality that no longer applies. Financial permanence completely evaporated in 2008 with the collapse of Lehman Brothers. A global symbol of power vanished because systems failed to price the probability of disruption correctly. Basic infrastructure failed again during Hurricane Katrina. The most powerful nation on Earth saw its levees break, and its federal response stalled, leaving the city in a state of war within 72 hours. In every collapse, the people destroyed were those who assumed the system was permanent. The survivors were those who diversified their exposure and maintained their ability to move. Surviving a transition requires a move beyond hopeful thinking. You need a rigorous framework based on probabilities. You must ask, what is the mathematical likelihood this structure holds? And am I positioned to survive if it doesn't? I previously lived inside that fragile structure, working in luxury real estate and hosting 10,000 euro dinners. That life was a hollow performance of success, driven more by predatory competition than actual value. This pursuit of status creates a cage. To maintain the appearance of success, you must commit to constant, high-stress labor just to pay for the cars and villas and overhead required to keep up the performance. Repositioning to Bali allowed me to buy optionality by radically reducing my fixed costs. I went from spending thousands of euros a day to a monthly overhead of $1,800. Maintaining low fixed costs removes your psychological and financial dependence on a single paycheck or a specific corporate hierarchy. It cuts the strings that tie you to legacy institutions. This kind of downsizing serves as an economic hedge. Low overhead grants you the freedom to take asymmetrical risks while the old system fractures. Our new architecture prioritizes human connection. In Bali, community rituals and mutual obligations function as essential infrastructure, providing a level of resilience during economic shocks that money cannot buy. Physical health is a baseline requirement for this transition. Requires constant movement, eating real food, and low stress. Provide the capacity to adapt when the ground starts to shift. We apply this same philosophy to technology in our venture studio. Because the cost of creation has plummeted, we use artificial intelligence to build and test dozens of projects at zero cost, rapidly identifying what actually works. We execute this through agent orchestration. A single person coordinates multiple AI models, one to research, one to code, another to analyze, performing distinct tasks and complex labor simultaneously. Orchestrating these agents causes productivity to scale exponentially. An agile team running an AI network can outpace the output of massive, slow-moving legacy institutions. The ability to rapidly iterate and coordinate machine intelligence is the only viable strategy for creating value in this new economy. The Bali state of mind functions as a portable operating system for a shifting world, independent of any specific geographic coordinate. We are currently relocating our operations to the Canary Islands to leverage a different regulatory framework and a new economic arbitrage between European and African time zones. Relocating to the Canary Islands is a decision based on hard data and macro indicators, prioritizing specific economic advantages over a simple change of scenery. The 80-year anomaly of stability is over. You must stop following the old map and start building the personal architecture required to survive when the lights go out. While the system's collapse is inevitable, the people who price the probability correctly and move now will be the ones who build what comes next.